Hello and welcome to another Doctor's Assistant 1 video, and today I'm doing another video, another topics video. This is the first topics video of 2016. Yes, it's that time of year apparently. When I do a topics video, I'm not feeling too well, so if you think that I'm sounding, sort of ill, that's why, because my throat hurts and my nose is very cold and running, which is autumn, as you can imagine. As you can tell by the title of this video, it is my top 5 questions I would ask Peter Capaldi. And for those of you who don't know, for some strange reason, Peter Capaldi is the 12th incarnation of the Doctor, so he is the current actor to be playing the Doctor. And yeah, I would love to meet him, as he seems to be a wonderful person. And yeah, these are 5 questions I would ask him, not in any particular rank or anything. These are all questions I think personally are just as valid as each other. Obviously you as a viewer will have your own opinion, and I would love to know if you think, which you think out of these 5 is the most important, and what 5 questions you would ask Peter Capaldi as well. Without further ado, in at number 5, I've put, do you ever watch the Doctor Who episodes you have been filmed in? As I think that's quite a interesting one, because I'm quite intrigued to know if he is able to be detached from the episodes he's been in, and that because a lot of actors find it difficult to be in a episode, or to be in something and then watch it back. It makes them feel uncomfortable, or they sort of feel like it's sort of cringy, or that they could have done that thing better, or and that. But I don't know if Peter Capaldi is able to sort of detach himself enough from the show to be able to just rewatch it and sort of maybe critique himself or not. But I think that is kind of a problem. If you rewatch your stuff, you start to sort of critique it, and then sort of get too sort of self-aware, and you sort of see problems in your acting maybe, where maybe if you don't watch your stuff there were no problems maybe, or you're not aware of those problems, so you can continue to just sort of be mentally in a positive state of mind to continue doing well, basically. In at number 4, I've put, which Doctors would you like to work with in a multi-Doctor story? As I personally think it'd be quite interesting to see him work with Tom Baker and maybe maybe Paul McGann, or Tom and John Hurt, or Seven, maybe. It'd be quite interesting to see him just sort of maybe sort of spar against sort of a classic Who Doctor maybe, and that maybe not even so much butt heads against a classic Who Doctor, but maybe they could actually work well together maybe, I don't know. But those are just my opinions on some of the Doctors he could work with, I don't know. But yeah, I'd like to see what his opinion is on that. In at number 3, I've put, where would you like your Doctor to go next? And that, i.e. at this recording, Series 10, where would you like your Doctor to go next? Do you want him to go down a darker path, more of a happier path? With Doctor Who, you can literally make the Doctor go anywhere and everywhere as a character, so, it'd be quite interesting to see what Capaldi thought his character to, where he would like his character to go, or where he would like his character, or what he would like his character to go through to get to where he wants to go. Maybe Gallifrey again, I don't know, even though saying that in Hellbent, that was pretty much really badly used. But yeah, Number 2, what is your favourite costume you have worn so far as the Doctor? As personally, the 2 costumes I like that is worn the most have been the sort of promotional one. I really like that one, even though he's not really worn it a lot. And I also really like the sort of red. Well, it's not red, but it's, you know, sort of purpley red, sort of burgundy sort of coat, the one that he's got most recently, you know, in like he's wearing it in The Husbands of River Song. That coat, I really like that coat. I really like, as I say, the Series 8 promotional sort of coat that he wore, which he's only worn for a few episodes, which is a shame, because those are personally my 2 favourite costumes that he's worn. And number 1, how do you get ready for a scene? As I'm quite intrigued to know that, because you know, I do think Peter Capaldi is phenomenal as the 12th Doctor, and yeah, I just love to know what his sort of technique, you know, or his, you know, technique slash preparation is to get into that mindset of the character of the Doctor, you know, because surely it must take a lot of concentration, you know, because you're not Peter Capaldi anymore, you are the Doctor, you know. But I guess being a fan of Doctor Who for so long, I guess it makes it easy, because, you know, he even said, you know, when I was a kid, I used to just play in the playground as the Doctor, you know, and stuff. And so, you know, now being an adult, you know, he is the Doctor and stuff. So I guess for him, it's quite easy, but I'd still like to know what his sort of preparation is for getting into that zone of being the Doctor, and, you know, how does he prepare for more sort of physical, you know, more physical related scenes, you know, like in Heaven Sent there's quite a few physical stuff that he had to do, seeing as he's not obviously that young of an actor, but he seems to just be able to do stuff very well. Not that I'm saying that, you know, I was one of those people who thought that he was too old to play the part, as I wasn't saying that. I thought, you know, he'd really do well in the part. I did think maybe they'd tone down quite a bit of the sort of running up and down corridors, but I think they've sort of got that nice balance between sort of dialogue-y stuff and that, because I think for the kids you need that sort of fast pace of running up and down corridors, but for more adults and classic Who fans, you need that sort of more hardcore sort of gravitas and meaning to the words, and I think Peter Capaldi brings that wonderful mix of the two, which makes him one of the better Doctors we've had in recent years, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, so yeah, these are 5 questions I would ask Peter Capaldi if I met him. I would love to know what you think of these 5 questions, and what your 5 questions would be to Peter Capaldi. Thanks for watching, comment, rate and subscribe.